Hello students, this is Sujata coming with our channel class 10 NCERT SSC Maths with Sujata G. Now let us see the next topic 4.4 nature of roots. Here the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, and from this quadratic equation we can find out the roots of roots, and here roots means that is the solution of the quadratic equation. And such a roots can be which type of, either it is real number, non-real number, having how many roots we can get, that can be clear out from this topic, that is the nature of the roots. Now here our equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which is, that means we get that x is equal to minus b plus or minus in the root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So this is the value of x. That means we can find out the two values of the roots quadratic equation. Now here the first condition is that suppose this is the root b square minus 4ac. So take the b square minus 4ac, and if you find out the value of b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then you can say that you have the two distinct real roots. That quadratic equation having the two distinct real roots. Distinct means the different. We get the different real roots. Now here, which are they? That first root will be minus b upon 2a plus in the square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and the second one will be minus b upon 2a minus in the square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So now by this first condition, we can find out the nature of the quadratic equation, okay, of the roots. Now the second condition, if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we can say that either x is equal to minus b upon 2a plus or minus 0. That means we get x is equal to minus b upon 2a or minus b upon 2a. Okay, that means we can say that, see here, both the solutions are equal, there is no difference. So that means we can say that the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c are both minus b upon 2a, and they has two equal real roots in this case. They has real roots but equal roots. That means both the values of the x will be same. Now the third condition, b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then there is no real number. Less than 0 means the value become in negative. So that means there is no real number, and therefore there are no real roots for the given quadratic equation in this case. So these are the three conditions while finding out the nature of the given quadratic equation. Now next one, that is the b square minus 4ac. We find out the value of b square minus 4ac. So what is the meaning of that b square minus 4ac? It is called as the discriminant of this quadratic equation. This is known as the discriminant. Okay, so from the discriminant we can find out, we can identify it, either the given root, given quadratic equation has real roots or non-real roots, and how many roots are there. Now here, next question, that is in briefly we can say that, two distinct real roots if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0. Second, two equal real roots if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, and no real roots if b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Now students, see the example on the base of this nature of the roots. Find the discriminant of the quadratic equation 2x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0, and hence find the nature of its roots. So now here the given equation is 2x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So that means we compare this equation with the standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we get a as 2, a as 2, b as minus 4 and c as 3. Now this way we can ready to find out the discriminant value. Now here b square minus 4ac is equal to square of minus 4 minus 4 into 2 into 3. That means square of minus 4 16 and the product of these three numbers is 20. So 16 minus 24 which is equal to minus 8 and the value is in negative form. So that means which is less than 0. As the value is less than 0, as the discriminant is less than 0, then we can say the given equation has no real roots. Okay? So this way we can find out the roots are real or not. Now here next one. Take the example, next example. A pole has to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular arc of diameter 13 meters in such a way that the difference of its distances from two diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B on the boundary is 7 meters. Is it possible to do so? If yes, at what distances from the two gates should the pole be erected? Okay, so by collecting this information from the example, we can draw the circle. So here is the circle and we draw the diameter and which is of the 13 meter. So diameter, consider the diameter AB and that is equal to 13 meter. Now here by the condition of the given condition, we can take the point P, where the point P is from the distance of the pole, that is this is a pole, P means the pole, that is the pole from the gate B, consider as x, and then the distance from A to pole, that will be the x plus 7 meter. Okay. Now here, see here carefully that AB is equal to 13, we consider BP as x meter and AP will be the x plus 7 meter. Now here, if you see carefully in this figure, then this is the triangle, ABP is the triangle. But which type of this triangle? This is the right angle triangle. So here we can use the Pythagoras theorem. That means AB square is equal to BP square plus AP square. Okay. So now by the Pythagoras theorem, now here write down the Pythagoras theorem and then substitute the values. AP square means x plus 7 square. BP square means x square and the AB, that is the 13 square. So now here square of x plus 7 is x square plus 14x plus 49 plus x square which is equal to 169. So x square plus x square, that means 2x square, 14x here and the 49 minus 169, that means 120 is equal to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation, but we can find out also in a simplified manner, that is dividing both the sides by 2. So we get, that is dividing both the sides by 2, we get the final equation x square plus 7x minus 2 6 are 12, 0. Okay. So this is the final quadratic equation that we get from this. Okay. So now here x means that is the distance x of the pole from the gate B. So it should be satisfied the quadratic equation x square plus 7x minus 60 which is equal to 0. So here it would be possible to place the pole if this equation has real roots. So either that root is real or not. So check out that roots are real or not. So check out by which formula? by the discriminant. So discriminant, that is a b square minus 4ac. But before that, we compare this given equation, with the help of the quadratic general form of quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we get a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7 and c is equal to minus 60. Now here, putting this value in this discriminant b square minus 4ac, we get 7 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 60. So square of 7, 49 and product of these minus 240. So here 49 plus 240, that is equal to 289, and 289 is a greater than 0. As this value discriminant greater than 0, so we can say that the given quadratic equation has two real roots and it is possible to erect the pole on the boundary of the park. So now here, as we get the real roots, real solutions, that means we have to solve these quadratic equation. And the quadratic equation with the help of the formula. And our formula for the solving quadratic equation is x is equal to minus b plus or minus in the square root b square minus 4ac upon 2. So now putting the value of each, that is here, see here x is equal to minus b, that means minus 7 plus or minus in the square root b square means 7 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 60. And also that there is no need or the requirement to put these values, okay, because we get the values of root b square minus 4ac, okay. So here we only write the square root 289, in the square root 289. So minus 7 plus or minus the square root of 289 is equal to 17, and here 2 into 8 means 2 into 1, that means equal to 2. Okay, so this way you can write that. Now here solve this question, that is there are two signs plus or minus. So this way we can solve x is equal to minus 7 plus 17 upon 2, or x is equal to minus 7 minus 70 upon 2. So now here x is equal to 10 upon 2, which is equal to 5. So the first value of x is equal to 5 and the second value, that is x is equal to minus 24 upon 2. That means x is equal to minus 12. Now here we can see that the second value of x is minus 12. So avoid that value because the pole could not be, the distance could not be negative, and so avoid this negative value, and then our value is x is equal to 5. So that means we can say the pole has to be erected on the boundary of the park at a distance of 5 meter from the gate B and 12 meter from the gate A. Now see the student, next example. Here find the discriminant of the equation 3x square minus 2x plus 1 upon 3, nature of its roots, and find them if they are real. Okay. So now here the given quadratic equation is 3x square minus 2x plus 1 upon 3. Okay. And then first our target is to compare this equation with the standard form of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then we get a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to 1 upon 3. Okay, this is a 1 upon 3, not 13. Now here discriminant, write down the discriminant formula. B square minus 4ac is equal to minus 2 square minus 4 into 3 into 1 upon 3. That means square of minus 2, that is equal to 4. Here square of minus 2, that is equal to 4, minus here 1 upon 3, that means 3 and 3 get cancelled. So 4 minus 4. So that is equal to 0. So our discriminant is equal to 0. Discriminant is equal to 0. That means we can say that the given quadratic equation has two equal real roots. And the roots are 2 upon 6, 2 upon 6. That means in a simplified form, it will be 1 upon 3 and 1 upon 3. The two roots are equal. So this way we can find out the nature of the roots, and either we can identify either that the roots are real or equal. Okay, now here students, this is the end of the chapter 4 quadratic equations, and we cover all the 4 topics. Okay. Students, thanks for watching our videos of 10th NCERT Maths. Keep watching our videos continuously. We're sure that you will get 100% success in Maths. So, like and subscribe our videos